Start with the diagram above. These 3 totems were found in the forbidden area of Marshville. At the same time, there are also stone slabs in the formation cave. I believe everyone has already seen it in the main storyline. But aliens, like Tada, are riddles. Totems are not only abstract, but also difficult to understand. Next, Xiaofeng will take you to interpret the meanings of these 3 totems. They hide the secret of darkness. Let's start with the simplest part. The meaning of this picture lies in the main line. They have already told us. In the Jade Egg Room of Extraterrestrial Relics, there are logs left by Nanine. One of them is the special device suggested by the suggestion. This picture shows the working process of the Jade Egg. It is also the secret of the birth of darkness. After the emergence of the word Hive Mother, questions followed one after another. What is the existence of a Hive Mother? How was it born? How was it sealed by ancient civilizations? Now with the existence of Jade Eggs, we can already be very confident. Hive Mother is also made. Why did we come to such a conclusion? We can use the exclusion method. About the appearance of Hive Mother, the first possibility is natural birth. It is itself a part of all things in the universe. Existence like the Zerg Queen. And then failed in the war with ancient civilizations. Suffering from severe sealing. And it was taken by ancient civilizations for experimentation. So the Hendeka County ruins were born. But this kind of speculation has a lot of irrationality. First, Jade Eggs can be repeatedly made into Hive Mother. Before Nanine. Have you ever made any other Hive Mother? Each Hive Mother is like a separate colony. But so far, we only know about the Hive Mother and Nanine Bee colonies. If the Jade Egg has ever made a Hive Mother, where have their bee colonies gone? Secondly, through Dr. Libya. We know that Hive Mother has an ancient hatred for ancient civilization. What does she think of the ruins in Hendeka County? We learned in the trailer that there is a dusty past in the ruins, indicating that the Hive Mother is very familiar with the ruins. A presence that can be replicated to be the same as oneself. Can she tolerate its existence? After Nanine and her party went to Hendeka County ruins. No darkness of a Hive Mother bee colony. They represent the will of the Hive Mother. This shows that the Hive Mother also hates the Hendeka County relics. But if it's just a research institution, the Hive Mother wants to do more than destroy. Some people say that Hive Mother is afraid of ancient civilizations within the ruins. After all, one's own entity is sealed. But there are also loopholes in this speculation. If Hive Mother is afraid of ancient civilization, will it not be found if it is not in Hendeka County? After 2665 AD, the Hive Mother bees attacked Domain 9 in a large scale. If they fear ancient civilizations, how dare she make such a big fuss? Besides, we already know that the aliens in the ruins have only their bodies left. It's reasonable that Hive Mother attacked for so long. She should have noticed the abnormality of Hendeka County ruins, but can tolerate the existence of such a place that threatens oneself. It indicates that she is very familiar with this place. But also because of familiarity, she dare not act rashly. So this is the second conjecture about the birth of Hive Mother. She is also a creation of ancient civilization. Also born in Hendeka County relics. Also derived from the transformation of Jade Eggs. In the past, Xiaofeng had also made such speculations. Darkness is the biological army of ancient civilization. Help them expand their territory. Exist by invading other civilizations. Now it doesn't seem impossible either. Hive Mother's hatred of ancient civilization is not only due to her birth at the hand of ancient civilization. There is also a cost of transforming into darkness. Let's listen to Ling Han's statement. Everyone has become the victim of the transformation process, and Nanine is the experimental body that means the last hope. The transformation of Nanine doesn't mean it's easy to watch, but rather sacrificing the life energy of all colleagues. As nourishment, Nanine completed its transformation, including Azure Dragon and Zhu Ke. Served as Xuanwu. There is also evidence to support this in the plot. Evidence 1 is the logs inside the ruins. Among them, there is a record of how human bodies are squeezed dry, finally transformed into a crystal. That's right. The crystals scattered throughout the ruins are all dead corpses. Their life energy is absorbed by the ruins, and then it was supplied to the Jade Eggs. Evidence 2. Let's go back to the time when Nanine was transformed. It can be clearly seen that Black Jade Guard grabbed the body of Domain Guard. Then it entered the surrounding devices. These are the energy for Nanine. But this transformation of Nanine is not strong, because there aren't enough sacrificial offerings. If there were more human sacrifices, she won't have to rob the Senior Darkness Christomax. Just knowing that her strength is not as good as that of the Hive Mother, she would attack Black Jade Ruins to absorb the Advanced Darkness Christomax. So it can be imagined how many sacrifices did the Hive Mother absorb? My speculation is that the entire race, the ancient civilization, sacrificed the whole race of the Hive Mother. Only then did she create her existence. This is also the reason why Hive Mother hates ancient civilizations. And it's also the reason why she didn't destroy this place. The ruins are destined to be a sad place. Knowing this information, let's take a look at this picture again, and it will be very simple. The circle from smallest to largest at the bottom, symbolizing the vitality of every living organism, from childhood to adulthood. No matter what kind of vitality it is, this device can absorb. Above the circle is the device for converting energy. In the transformation of Nanine, this device is the Hendeka County relic itself. Through device conversion, the life energy is transformed into darkness energy. These energies converge into the Jade Egg through pipelines. Then the jade egg will use this energy again, transforming the experimental body into the hive mother of the complete body. This is a mature manufacturing system. Even mass production of hive mother is possible, as long as there are enough offerings to offer. Can create countless bee colonies. So in the plot, the executor can also activate the device, but we are destined to fail, because the energy is simply not enough, unless Ling Han and others from the same industry are sacrificed. This is why Black Jade Guard attacks. Ling Han and others were sacrificed. Xiao Feng's speculations are not unfounded. In Varus' confounding abyss, it is common to see educators hovering above the corpses of creatures. From Liberia's personal experience, we know that gray space entity does not need food. So what they draw from is the vitality of living organisms. This also proves the relationship between darkness and life energy. Next is the second image. I believe many people find this picture inexplicable. But all you need to do is change the angle. You can immediately understand what it says. This is not a floor plan, but rather a three-dimensional image. Each circle exists independently. They are stacked layer by layer. Then it is penetrated by a pillar in the middle. But there is a special circle in it. That's this one. From the distance between the two edges, it has a thickness corresponding to the thickness here. What does this graphic remind you of? The first thing that Xiao Feng thought of was the world tree in Nordic mythology. That is Yggdrasil Hill. In Nordic mythology, the branches of this giant tree make up the entire world. And there are 9 worlds on this tree. This is also the famous legend of the 9 realms. Xiao Feng will give a few familiar examples. The first, Asgard. The hometown of Odin and Thor is here. This setting is also used in Marvel Universe. The 4th world, Midgard. This is the dwelling place of humanity. When it comes to land, people may not remember much. But outside of Midgard is an endless ocean. And here resides the world serpent. That is, Yemengiad. It also appears in various game works. Famous like a big snake in the God of War. The name of Yemengad also appears in the game of Tower of Fantasy. Interestingly, Yemengade has 2 siblings. They are giant wolf Fenrir and death god Hyla. These mythological elements are also reflected in the Tower of Fantasy. If these are just mythological elements, in the 9th realm of the underworld, the one in charge of hell is the goddess of death, Hela. These can prove that many of the inspiration of the Tower of Fantasy comes from Nordic mythology. Actually, it's not just that. Frigga, Valkyrie's name, also comes from Nordic mythology. So it is very possible to draw inspiration from the setting of the world tree here. If we treat every circle as a world, the pillar that runs through the middle has a new explanation. It's called Abyss Current, a spatiotemporal pathway that can traverse various worlds. In this plot, another setting has been affirmed. That is the generation of Abyss Current. This is. The doctor can start it. The energy in my body seems to echo it. It seems that this is a device that can be driven by the energy of the gray space entity, but I don't know where these produced abyss flows lead to. Only the darkness energy of Rebelia can form an abyss current. This shows us a possibility. The reason why ancient civilization created darkness, because it needs their power to open the abyss current, so as to travel between different worlds. For example, abyss current of Nanin. Even if new planes continue to be opened in the future, it can also be teleported over. But the diagram here is just a conceptual diagram. It's not that there are only so many worlds. The number of circles here also does not match the 9 realms. The most interesting thing is this circle. The arrangement of other circles is regular. Only it has detached from its original system. This circle is destined to be different from other circles, if we assign the meaning of time and space to circles. So this is the enclosed space. That is, domain 9. But that's not right. Cataclysm happened in 2664 AD. Planet Ida was completely separated. But the totems here must be more than just so many years old. Did it prophesy the future? Or we can change our mindset. No, Planet Ida has split into different spacetime. But the fragments of Planet Ida split into different spacetime. We can also refer to them as planes. These nouns have appeared in the Magic Tower. Both plane and spacetime express the same meaning. Abyss current is the key that runs through all planes. It is darkness energy that is needed to produce abyss current. From this, a jade egg device was born to transform darkness. But there is also a lack of important energy involved in this. Its name is Omnium Energy. I have raised this question in the game before. It was the appearance of darkness that gave birth to Omnium Energy. Or does Omnium Energy exist in itself? The answer to this puzzle is also in the confounding abyss. At the back of the Blackstone ceremony venue, you can see a massive amount of floating infection minerals constantly being inhaled and decomposed. This is also the main source of energy in the confounding abyss. Darkness cannot be produced without the original energy. This is why the ancient civilization completed the transformation experiment in Domain 9. Because there is a lot of Omnium Energy here. Finally, there is the third picture. This is a left-right symmetrical graph. One tentacled creature on each side playing an instrument. Although they have a peculiar appearance, but we can still distinguish between the head and the eyes. The hands are also wrapped around instruments like flutes. This reminds us of Nanine, who is also the Hive Mother. A true Hive Mother may also be like this. Behind each of them, there are triangular fragments. And there is a diamond pattern between them. It can be inferred that the triangular fragments were originally placed on the diamond pattern. But now it's split in half. After collecting 2 triangular fragments, perhaps it's when we head to the next time and space. When understanding these 3 patterns, a massive conspiracy emerged. It directly covers the entire history of the Tower of Fantasy at present. 2316 AD. Humanity has begun the interstellar colonization program, piloting the giant spaceship Yuan to embark on an expedition. The destination is planet Ida. But in 2531 AD, that is to say, 215 years after departure, they were attacked by an unknown group of celestial bodies. At this point, they have lost contact with the Earth. Dr. Susan is awakened by artificial intelligence. Upon learning that Immigration Module 10 was hit, lost 1/10 of the population. Where has the population gone here? According to records, in 2547 AD, humans arrived at planet Ida. In 2552 AD, human beings mistakenly entered the Domain 9. Although there is a chronological order. But these 2 groups of humans are not the same group. But their hometowns are all Earth. That's right. The origin of Domain 9 is exactly from the Immigration Module number 10. In the forward-looking live broadcast, it can already be said that it was explicitly stated. And the presence of the origin was discovered in the debris that attacked the spacecraft. Its shape is very similar to the dark form in the relics. This is the starting point of all conspiracies. This attack was not an accident. It was planned by the Hive Mother. She was sealed in Domain 9. If there are no external factors involved, black stone relics will never come into being. But they sensed the existence of the far-sighted ship. So she managed to attack the spaceship and transferred the capsule to the middle of Domain 9. The space capsule landed in Aquaville. Human beings in the sleeping module began to explore Domain 9 after waking up and found the existence of Black Jade ruins. Translated by supercomputer Tempo's supercomputer. Discovered timestamp technology, thus utilizing domain energy to develop new civilizations. But this is undoubtedly digging one's own grave. This is also the purpose of the Hive Mother. Through human losses, to weaken the seal of the ruins. The fact proves that she made the right bet. The more Domain 9 develop, the energy of sealing gradually weakens. But something unexpected happened during this time. That's the cataclysm of planet Ida. The emergence of the origin awakened the greed of human nature. Humans build Tower of Fantasy to absorb omnium energy. The result was a cataclysm. Its fluctuations further shook the seal of Black Jade ruins. The specific location of the seal is perceived in the darkness outside, starting a crazy attack on the ruins. Only then did Domain 9 people realize the crisis. If Hive Mother wait a few more years for human development, the seal may have been gone a long time ago. Still too anxious. This should be the most reasonable development at present. But there are 3 existences that go beyond logic. The first one is Gestos, supercomputer at Hycro's headquarters. Where does it come from? Why does it have the authorization of Omnium Reactor? The second one is Tempo's supercomputer. Both are supercomputers. But it is located in Domain 9. Can interpret ancient civilization and create timestamp science and technology. Can also interpret the content in dark form. The third one is Nemesis. Although not a supercomputer, but can authorize Omnium Reactor. The purpose of these 3 existences is still unclear. We can only wait for the follow-up. But the scene of Hive Mother is also coming to an end soon. Nanine breaks the situation by transforming into another Hive Mother. Take Advanced Darkness Crystamax to replenish energy. It's up to the 2 of them in the end who can have the upper hand. However, the experience of Hive Mother was also quite tragic. Sacrifice the entire race only for her birth. Although she can create a whole new race in the future. But is she really willing? Okay, that's all for this issue. We will start a detailed interpretation of the storyline of the Forbidden Area in Marshville later on.